Welcome in to Liminal Essence Tarot. This reading is for air signs, or those who are resonating with the energy of air signs. We've been all over the place with the cards for readings. I was very attracted to oracle cards, just tons and tons of oracle cards. Figuring out where we need to go. All right. There it is. Okay. It's funny because I was just like, I might need to change my approach. Wow. Okay. Calcification. I'm just going to say up front that we are already seeing crossover from the spirit reading. This is happening. This happened for several readings where that reading was calling. Let's focus. Heat, fire, desire. Putting my glasses on. Calcinatio is the great alchemical operation of fire. It occurs when there is enough heat in the vessel to transform the nature of that which is solid or fixed. How does calcinatio begin? With a tiny glimmer, an urge, a desire that builds into a robust flame. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. It wants something big to change, to be brought to the light and purified, perhaps a flawed ideology, institution, or outlook. Frustration and anger are wondrous change makers. If their heat is channeled with space, time, and awareness, the transformation that occurs from calcinatio is rarely harmonious. It requires commitment and willingness to sit through discomfort as old patterns fall into the ashes. The flame initiates sacred change, and eventually the phoenix rises. Go deeper. Contemplate Lao Tzu's teaching. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. I have to figure out and make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'll look that up later. To ponder, the color of fire. Fire has been used in rituals across all cultures, religions, and eras. Honor the element of fire today in a literal or metaphysical way. The divine flame resides within, and it is yours to tend to. That said, doing so patiently and with support will lead to change that is holy rather than hasty. All right. Change has been, I'm going to put this here. I want it in frame, but not. I was picking something else up, but nope. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to put them back. And we're going to see. This one really wants to be out, so I'm going to let it be. But I'm going to do a shuffle. Okay. Sometimes things are human error. Okay. Frog and dragon. I'll keep in mind that they're reversed, but look at that eye. Keen. Clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked, undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. When in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, depleted, running on empty. So this came in reverse. So you may be running on empty. To bring into balance, lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. While I was reading, I just kept hearing spiritual bath, spiritual bath. So something you might want to consider. Dragons are very mythical creatures. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes are beauty everywhere, sees beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the fire of the dragon stir the ember of intelligence within you. There's a match here. We're about to cleansing. A need for cleansing. Regularly. Frog has to cleanse regularly. And then this fire energy. This idea of the you that's looking, being drawn here. This is the deck that I wanted to grab earlier, but it looks like no. Sometimes it's all about the timing. Timing is everything. The circle. Card number 8. Unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum is what this card implies. The circle reminds us we are all one. Dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. This card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever changing and always connected. Human, spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intrinsically connected. When the circle appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including to spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you to co-create your world, knowing that you count, that you have purpose in this world. Imagine even a smile to a stranger can change the course of life. When the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you can know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. Sacred fire. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a look. I'm not going to keep it. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So, we'll keep that in mind. See if it comes out. Okay. 7 of Wands. In reverse. Okay, I think it's calling me to read this card as it is. So it's reverse, I'm gonna turn it upside. This is lenticular deck, so the images change. 7 of Embers. It's like a sacred text arising. Some sort of spiritual awakening, perhaps, is happening. It's not necessarily the book meaning, but it's what I'm getting. All right. Anything else? Okay. Ten of Lotus. And the 7 of Wands is in reverse, so you may be fighting this spiritual awakening. 10 of Cups in reverse. There's a fulfillment. But you're fighting it. Yeah, everything feels like a fight. King of Swords. The Elementalist. It's a clarity in thinking. Okay. Can I get... Okay. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Soulmates. So there is a relationship that enriches you, but there's some it's going to bring you fulfillment here. Okay. More questions. Tell me more about this relationship. Don't want 20 cards. Oh, look at that. Okay. 10 of Wands. Okay. So, it's like something is keeping you from it. This fulfillment. Tell me about this 10 of Lotuses. It's funny because this Jack usually... Eight of Swords. 5 of Lotuses. It's a 5 of Cups for those who are traditional tarot readers, reversed. So there's some sort of self-imposed prison, something that, you know, you can easily get out of, but you are allowing it to keep you there. There's like a storm swirling about. I think you escaped it though, because 5 of Lotuses. We got a little shipwreck here. You have the Aid. Okay, so you understand this. You understand, there's a resistance or something blocking this, this 10 of Cups, this emotional fulfillment. And you see it and you know it. Okay, okay. Interesting. Tell me about the Elementalist. Using, okay. It's working with others. Looks like a dance here. Moving in sync with every motion. 10, 3 of birds. So there's some sort of, oh, wait a minute. Normally say there's some sort of celebration, but we got some sorrow. So maybe some sort of, okay, what's this one? Queen of Swords. I'm over here. I hope you could see that Queen of Swords. The Dreamer. I feel like you were, have this clarity of thinking, and then along came this celebration, but something was said or done that's making you doubt. What's up with the 3? So you got 3s here, more than 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups. What's up with the 3? Okay. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so there was some sort of choice that was made. 2 Pentacles. What else? What else? These earthly things. Pentacles is very grounded energy. So there, I see you. This is, you know, I'm going to take this as a sign. I mean, it's not supposed to be in here. When you're ready, so whatever this is, whatever this sorrow you're experiencing, whatever this thing that is blocking you, this card says each card is covered in a thin film. Please peel when you're ready to experience mirror visions. There's a choice to be made, and when you're ready, you're going to make that choice. What's the advice? I mean, you need to understand there's a choice to be made. Understand that it's lack of movement. Okay, so Three of Pentacles in reverse. So you should be moving alone. So I would move in silence. So normally Three of Pentacles is about working together, working in harmony with community. But there's some sorrow that happened from these folks you were celebrating with. I don't know if you were getting the support that you deserve or thought you would get. But there's going to be this is the Ace of Birds, which is basically the Ace of Swords. A gift. You're going to get some information. I'm being called to pull a different deck. Okay. Okay. What should she do with this information? Need to know what. Okay. Wow. They want to. I'm not through. Want to give it a good. Okay. They're in charge. They're in charge. Okay. Eight of Swords in reverse. So you already know that you know you can release yourself from this prison. I think you already started to, or you are in that space. You just haven't made a move. When you get this information, dip into your intuition. Anything else? Okay. The Star. Okay. It's blocked in the reverse. So there is a need to, I don't think it's an accident. It fell over these cards. Yeah. Devil card. Don't allow whatever, this relationship over here, don't allow it to pull you down and to make bad decisions. You're allowed to have hopes and dreams of your own. And the Star card is really about like tapping into that and knowing that you're being divinely led. Tune into your intuition. Just water here. Intuition. Anything else? Temperance in reverse. So there's a lack of balance. So you really need to sort of tune in. Guys heard tune in and tune out. I think tune in to your intuition and tune out the noise. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, whoever this negative energy, this really, I would say like the Emperor's like a stable energy, upright. It's very beneficial, but reversed, there's some ickiness. And we had the devil card in that position, so I'm not surprised. What about this Emperor? What about this Emperor? Okay. So tune back into the things that that please you. This is really feels like a reading about believing in yourself, standing up, tuning into, you know, what your intuition is, that spark inside you, whatever it is, that passion is, cleansing all that negative energy away, and then, you know, moving forward. Everybody's in this space of moving forward. Ace of Cups in reverse. So the Ace of Cups is when you're not giving yourself that self-care that you need. When it's upright, it's like you get all these blessings and it spills over and you are able to help others. But when it's in reverse, it's just like it's just spilling out, and there's an overwhelming, emotionally overwhelmed. Take some time, tune back in to what really energizes you. And when you're ready, peel back the layers and experience what you need to. Anything else? Okay, where are you? The Empress. Yeah, you're gonna birth something new, start something new. Know that whatever this is, that you're being divinely guided to do it and protected. It will be fruitful. It will be fruitful. Okay. Yeah, look at that. When you do that, when you make this decision, you'll be headed towards the sun, just fulfilled overall. I just heard the, I don't know. Okay. So, Guys and Dolls, Old Guys and Dolls. I love that song. Let me hear, like, is there anything else we need to know? All right, let me pull just one more for the road. Just one. I said one. Okay. All right. Surrender stress. Okay. Take a few deep breaths. You can do that now. And exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. All right. This reading was interesting. Sorry about whatever this betrayal is. Just remember that things happen for us, not to us. If we believe in that idea that everything is happening to help us towards our greater good. Here comes the sun. It's a very powerful reading. If you, oops, I hit that mic. Sorry about that. If this reading resonated with you, please like and subscribe. Something is... Okay. Some things are meant to be. So just know that this devil, this, you might experience this, but after this, you're headed to the sun. Yeah, some sort of deceit. You're going to have to be strong. Your strength is going to get you through this. All right. Are we done? Okay, I think we're done. Like I said, if this message resonates with you, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned to the end and I'll let you know all the cards that were used in this reading. Occasionally while reading, another message pops out. That's what I was like, I might done. And there was definitely a silence, but then I guess just like we need to think sometimes. So the soulmate card, which we saw, depicts the couple embracing and dancing. It's a sort of divine partnership or a partnership. But then we got the maze, which is the temperance card in reverse. Something about this is something about this relationship is keeping you off balance, putting you into this maze. You're searching for something that you can't find, or if you do find it, you are constantly lost in the process of searching for it. All right. Ooh, that reading kind of had my head swimming a bit. So we use the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, the Mirror Visions Lenticular Tarot deck, Mystical Shaman. This is the pocket version of that. And the Animal Spirit, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Also the pocket version.